At Bryan, the Administrative Fellowship is a 12-month program where you become an active member of the executive team. It's an opportunity for you to learn what it's like to be on an executive team at a leading regional health center, as well as work on initiatives that are important to Bryan and interesting to you. Thank you for considering Bryan Health for your Administrative Fellowship.
One of the favorite things of my career to this point has been serving as an administrative fellow myself, and had the chance to start my career as an administrative fellow and really saw the value of what a fellow can bring to an organization, and what I learned watching other leaders in a health system interact with each other, and what it was like to think strategically, what it was like to execute on projects. And I think that's the environment we're trying to create here at Bryan. And I have the privilege of serving as the preceptor for the administrative fellow. And it's just one of the joys I get is to work with our fellows, to expose them to the many aspects of Bryan and to see them grow in their careers.
Fellowship prepared me in a variety of ways for the role that I have now. I would say most specifically through the relationships that I was able to build as the fellow. So the fellow is exposed to every area of the organization, every entity, every service line, all of the directors. You're engaged with all of them throughout the year as the fellow. And so then when you go into life post-fellowship, regardless of the role that you're in, you have all of those relationships and those leaders to draw on, whether it be about something specifically in their area of expertise, or even as a leader of how did you handle this situation. All of those relationships that you build as the fellow, I would say, are one of the key assets that you take away as the fellow and can use regardless of where you're at.
I grew up in the Des Moines area, so moving to Lincoln, it was kind of difficult leaving my friends and family. However, I found a home quickly here in Nebraska and here in Lincoln. I enjoy golfing, so I golfed at many of Lincoln's courses, as well as hitting their bike trails. To further get involved, I also joined Lincoln's Young Professional Group, and in a year's time, I was actually elected to their Leadership Council, so it's a 2-year term. In addition, because of my strong passion for behavioral health and rural health, I was asked to join the Board of Directors of the Nebraska Rural Health Association. And through my involvement with these organizations, as well as chairing Bryan's Young Professional Group, I formed many long-lasting friendships and strong relationships not only here in Lincoln, but throughout the state of Nebraska.
The Administrative Fellow can expect the first quarter to be primarily shadowing the senior leadership team. During this time, they spend 1 week with every senior leader, and they live their calendar from morning to afternoon, which is an incredible experience. During quarters 2 and 3, the fellow has the opportunity to work on different projects, and these projects can be cross-departmental, cross-entity. It's an opportunity to really get involved at the system level and contribute to the impact that Bryan makes across the state. Quarter 4, the fellow has the opportunity to fill in for an interim leadership position. And this really depends on what's happening within the organization, what positions are open, the areas of interest that the fellow has, and then also their desire for growth. My fellowship at Bryan allowed me the opportunity to select projects, but also pushed me to take on projects that maybe I would not have originally chosen for myself. These really stretched me and helped me build different skills that I know I can apply to my future role and throughout my entire career.